What up, YouTube? What up, Facebook, and all the social media networks? It's TMDE Sports. We cover all the latest sports issues and our beloved Cleveland Brown. I got to bring the cast in. What's good? Oh my God, Christy Acuti is in the building. Christy, let him know what's good, baby.
Oh my God, I'm so excited! I got my new Cade York jersey.
All right.
Show it off. Show it off. Show it off.
Yeah,
I did. No doubt.
Okay.
That
I'm so excited. You know why?
Aaron Sims is in the building. Aaron, let him know what's good, player.
What's up, man? Love you to life from C-Town Radio and SMG. Hey, Christy, you got a good jersey. It should be here a while.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so.
No doubt. And last but never least, Jay Bizzle is in the building all the way from Florida. He done relocated. Hello back
everywhere.
Hey, you know me? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, I'm just back from Ohio, Dylan. Checking out my boys out there. It was fun out there with y'all guys. I had fun.
That's a slick shirt you got on there. Yeah.
No, ain't it?
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, if you're watching right now, we got a very special guest. Wow, this man has set a new standard when it comes to NFL being fans. This man is a former United States Air Force veteran who's been building his collection of memorabilia since 1961. He's also the first Browns fan to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, Ray Showdog in the building. Ray, what's cracking?
Check him out.
Bernie out on us and shit.
They couldn't make it today, so I figured I'd sit in.
Oh yay!
What's up?
What up, Ray?
You nut. I love you.
Wow. We got a great show for y'all tonight, man. But we got to get to it. Oh, my God. As you well know, today, they finally let the word out. They let the cat out the bag. Deshaun Watson has gotten 11 games and a $5 million suspension. I want to boo. I want to vent my frustration, but we got to show love to the guests. So let's just get right down to it. Ray, I got to ask you, my brother, man. This is Deacon's Dilemma. This is what we call Deacon's Dilemma. You know Watson is gone. Can we still make a playoff push without Watson being in the building? I want to get your opinion, my brother.
Well, since y'all put me first, I'm just gonna come with it real quick. So here's the thing about Jacoby. Jacoby is one of those quarterbacks, like most quarterbacks, they're as good as the talent that's around them. So I think with the defense that we have, and the defense is looking mighty good, and you know we got that pound and ground running attack. So I think he could. Let's put it like this: we only need him to go 500. I mean, if he goes 3-3? No, not 3-3. It would be 6-5. 6-5.
No doubt.
6-5. We in there like swimwear.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. The rest of the cast, anybody can go next. Aaron, what you think, Aaron?
Shoot, I think we'll stand pat. I mean, we look at last year, we was a half a game out of being in the playoffs. I do think we improved on every phase of the game, including quarterback, because Baker was hurt. And I think if we'd have had Jacoby last year, we'd have made the playoffs. So, like I said, quarterback is good as everybody around him. They put a wonderful cast around Brissett. And thing is, Watson had fresh legs in the playoffs. I think that's going to play good for us.
JB Bizzle.
Okay. Y'all finished third. You know, the Browns finished third in the AFC North the last two seasons. So, I mean, I really do think, you know, Coach Kevin got a good plan to really weather the storm until Watson get back. So I can see y'all definitely making the playoffs. So you'll hear why I say that later on in my segment.
No doubt. Christy Acuti, what's good? What you think, boo?
I'm just excited to see all my boys play. We finally got a good kicker, the best one since Phil Dawson, and I yelled at him at practice when I was up there a couple weeks ago.
That kicker, boy.
I am so excited about Cade York. This is our man. We finally got a good one. I promise you. But no, our running backs are awesome. Our wide receivers are kicking butt. You know, well, besides Schwartz, but we're not going to talk about him because I'm just over Schwartz.
We will. He trash.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it yet.
Say trash.
I didn't say it was trash. Yeah.
Yo, let me be. I gotta be 100.
I think we're good.
Man. Right now, it's like the man said. We gotta go 6-5. if we can go 6-5, I think we can hang in there. Y'all saw the rust on Deshaun. Y'all saw it. Granted, maybe if he would have got another series, he maybe would have came out. Your boy dropping passes. I went to camp. He dropping passes, man. We got to get.
Well, here's the question about the whole Deshaun thing, though. Was he rusty? Was he upset because the environment that he was in? I mean, we didn't hear it through the stream, but evidently there are some really nasty Jacksonville fans, and that I think really got to him because he was used to being in Cleveland and feeling so loved from the city of Cleveland and embraced from us, and then he went into Jacksonville and it was just pure hate.
Yeah, I think it was a shock factor. I think that had a lot to do with it. And everybody, whether we believe it or not, we work off vibration. It was a very low vibration. They was at him. He was in limbo of what he was going to do. He was uncertain of what the NFL was going to do and everything. So, I really think that just had a lot to do with the circumstances. And of course, he hasn't played game speed in over a year. So, we got to expect a little bit of rust, like JB was saying a couple weeks ago. And when I seen a little more rust than I thought I would see. So I'm thinking that had a lot to do with emotion.
Yeah.
Anybody else got another retort?
I do. Is everybody happy with the wide receiver room? Because
no, hell no.
No, I don't know.
No.
After Amari and People Jones is even. But I mean, if we happy about People Jones, we got a problem.
Right. I think we're gonna get somebody. I think they're gonna go after somebody else. When cuts, I've been hearing AJ Green. I know he's a little bit older, but he's seasoned and stuff like that. And I'll say even in my segment, I think a running back is going to end up being a slot receiver, and that's bad.
Oh yeah.
But he's still good. He's still a good slot receiver.
They picked up they picked up another guy. These guys are like bottom barrel. My thing is this: I don't think the Browns want to spend any more money. I think they want to try to roll that cap over to help pay for Deshaun's, his salary. I don't think they're going to make no big moves. We lost Nick Harris. We need, like you said, we need another wide receiver.
We need a center.
The first play, man, I'm like, damn, do they want to spend money? That's the big question. Do they want to spend money? We got $44 million that we can deal with, and we just sitting on it, and that makes me question. We take 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. I
like the fact that Barry, he must have seen it coming, because he got the free agent center and then he drafted the center, but I think losing Nick Harris, that was a big thing. And on the first play, man, I seen it. It looked bad.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. It is what it is. We just got to pray for him. All right, y'all. It's time for Christy's Corner. Christy's Corner is in the building, and Christy wants to know. She want to talk about. Christy, just go ahead and do your thing, boo.
Okay, so Genuine Touch had 2 different masseuses. First, let me go back a little bit. Genuine Touch was hired by the Houston Texans. Supposedly, they are a massage, whatever. They obviously offer massages, but they had 2 different masseuses that had relations with some of the players, and they actually tattled on Deshaun, saying that Deshaun didn't want to be massaged by them. So, first of all, the name alone is just creepy, but why aren't Texans being gone after by the NFL? Why did they allow Deshaun to get traded to the Browns and then punish the Browns? I mean, they knew that they were going to go after Deshaun. So why did they let him get traded to the Browns? Why are they putting the Browns through all this crap? The Texans are the ones that facilitated all the, non-disclosure agreements. Thank goodness Watson's attorney is going after the Texans now. But I mean, why aren't they in trouble? That's my question.
Anybody got a retort to that?
I do.
Because Texas got a lot of money.
Go ahead, bro.
No, okay. So they actually did go after him, but Houston paid off the girl so fast that I don't even think it made one news cycle. I mean, because they basically paid him off, and then it was over with. Now,
right, but that wasn't the NFL going after the Texans. That was the Texans saying we're going to make the girls go away.
With see, and that's what you do. In other words, if you know somebody is coming after you, you pay them. You get out the way before they come at you. But I think that's what Houston did that because. I mean, what else could they actually get them with? They paid off the girls. So once the girls is paid, the problem is gone. So they say. But obviously that didn't work. That didn't work for Deshaun. So then now the question is, how can the Texans pay the girls off and nothing happened? So I guess that's something that should be asked. The Texans paid off the girls, nothing happened. Deshaun paid them off, and he gets 11 games.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
that's what I'm upset about.
Man, all them shorties is caked up right now.
Man,
exactly. That's the Texans being.
I didn't get in on
it. That's the Texans taking an opportunity to not only take care of their problem, but to also cause problems for the quarterback that wanted out. So they saw that as an opportunity to say, "Oh, okay, whoa, y'all making this too easy for us."
Exactly.
You know? Right. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, you know.
You're right.
Aaron, you got something, bro? You good?
Nah, man. Fuck it. I'm good.
Aaron.
Aaron said, "No, man. Fuck. I mean, it is what it is,
I mean,
man.
yeah,
Like,
everybody know what it is, man. I mean, shit. I mean, we keep asking questions like, you know, they part of the club. You know.
Yeah, but see, we're not asking the questions loud enough because I think if more people start asking the question that I'm asking right now and it gets loud enough, then maybe the NFL will go after the Texans. Just like enough people got loud enough to went after Deshaun.
That'd be like saying the judge is gonna go after
a
crooked lawyer. They're not. They're on part of the same team. They're not going after each other.
Exactly. Because if they go after Texas, they're going after themselves.
Right. They ain't gonna do that.
They can suspend. They can take away draft picks. Look what they did to Miami. They took away Miami's draft picks. Why can't they take away some from the Texans? Why can't they punish the Texans in any way, shape, or form?
Because I believe I believe behind closed doors, Goodell got a deal with the owner of the Texans to do exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
I mean, he shouldn't have asked to get out of Texas. That's the way they feel.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, what it is. More.
You think about it, man. I mean, we live in a country that, you know, will have thriving black communities, and they would get rid of everybody in the community and then put lakes on top of the community just to bury their progress. Think about it. I mean, this is business as usual.
Yeah. And
well, I obviously don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the damn shame because like you said, we've seen so many orders. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's like you got these owners, Kraft, Schneider, Jones, people like that who, you know, I feel like they just basically just got off pretty much scot-free, and this black man, he gets punished, you know, money out of his pocket. You know, like you take $5 million out of my pocket, I'm gonna have a problem with that, regardless. You know, whether I'm a multimillionaire or not. You know,
nothing criminal.
Yeah, nothing criminal.
Got $5 million. He got $5 million, and he's going to get fined for those 11 games. On top of that.
Yeah. So I think in total, it's $7 million, and they're going to start a foundation for like sexual assault, stuff like that. Then Deshaun has.
Will he get off on good behavior? Will he get will he be able to come back a couple of games early like Roethlisberger did?
I don't think
because Roethlisberger actually raped a girl.
Aaron said, "Y'all know what this is."
I don't know, man.
You know what it is.
Look at this. The guy in Seattle. I mean, he almost beat that black girl to death.
Yeah.
He still ain't did nothing about that.
Still ain't did shit. Like, I mean, we know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it is.
Yep. Yeah. It's a bunch of BS.
Yeah. So what do we do as fans? What do we do as fans to try to combat the NFL machine, to fight the shield? What do we do?
Support the ASFL. Support the ASFL.
Yeah.
And another new leagues. And start telling our kids to become a brand. You know, get branded in high school. Like, I'm working with a couple kids right now that's starting to get agents in high school. Get branded in high school and realize that it is no game without us. They can say all they want to, but there's no more run, nigga, run. We actually got owner power. We actually got ownership. We actually are moving up in the way that we're thinking. We tired of sacrificing our bodies so that you could be entertained. What's the difference between that and being a Mandingo warrior? They used to fight to death, and they watch black people tear each other apart, and then they laugh about it. Remember, I mean, I'm just saying, same thing in football. They knocking their heads off. You got Antonio Brown. You calling this man crazy? Everybody seen that hit against Cincinnati. Everybody seen that, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I got a son that plays football, and I encourage him not to continue to play on the next level if he has an opportunity, but to use your mind and not your body. It's coming to that point. You know, how long are we going to entertain them when they don't care about us? How long are we going to entertain them when they constantly setting us up? And then they don't have the same rules. If the rules were the same, okay, we see it. I mean, I don't want my daughter to be abused by an athlete, so I'm not condoning anything, but you have no proof. But you still got the conviction. Even when you went to a lawyer and they went to a judge and said, well, shoot, we're giving 6 games. Say, oh, no, that's not enough. We got to give you more.
A woman judge gave her opinion, and it was wiped away. Why even ask her in the first place then? That's what pissed me off about the whole, oh, no, you know what? You gave your opinion and what you thought that he should be punished, and, you know, that's just not good enough for us. A female's opinion was not good enough as a judge.
Yeah, the CBA, the NFL CBA is trash. And I've been saying that I would have just went on strike. You know what I'm saying? But you got those, you know, the rookies could have still been in camp. But you go on strike. I need all the top NFL players. We not showing up for camp. You know what I'm saying? And then see how they like that shit. You know, which they wouldn't.
I would have been really sad.
Yeah, you know, you got replacements on the field. I mean, when the last time the NFL went on a strike? When, you know, with the CBA, like I said, you know, you got J.C. Treader. He is the president of the NFLPA. I'm like, dude, come on, man. And then they wanted him to come back to Cleveland, and then they didn't want to do that. It's crazy.
You know, the NFL is like a double thing going on. We got this thing going on with Watson. And of course, everybody knows about the deal they did with Jay-Z for entertainment at halftime. But that wasn't enough. They did another deal with Ice Cube. They gave another $300 million for minorities to be like producers and stuff like that, films. They're giving away cameras and everything. They're trying to work with our community, but at the same time, don't think because you're giving me something on the right hand that I don't know what's going on in the left hand. Like we're not going to really, you know, we're not going to really forget about this. Even if he wasn't a Browns football player, I would have a problem with this at this point. You know, it'd be different. Like even in law, you know, they got it where you could be found not guilty for the crime, but then they can prosecute you on the civil. So that's just basically saying, you know, like Michael Jackson in The Wiz, you can't win.
No doubt. Ray, Ray, you got anything else? You got any retort towards that? And how you feel about that?
No, sir. I said what I was gonna say.
I heard that. JB.
Yeah, let's move on to something better.
Please. My bad.
Sorry, it was my fault.
I just know that they're not going after them guys because they done paid them off, and if you got a long pockets, you can do a little different. You know, you can do things a little bit different. So.
The sad thing is those guys didn't even pay that much.
Yeah.
If you look at the fact of what they paid, it wasn't that much. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Damn. You paid them early and then.
No doubt. All right.
They paid them early and then they told them a plan to get paid again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna pay y'all to do this.
Yeah.
After we pay y'all, then y'all go and say this. Yeah, and then we'll
get paid left and right.
All right, y'all. We gotta move on, man. We got Aaron's hot takes. Aaron, what's the 911 on the running back room? Earlier I said R&B and Ray called me. I said
R&B room.
Hey man, I'm looking at probably the best running back room in football, man. We got Nick Chubbs, we got Demetric Felton, we got Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt, D'Ernest Johnson, and we got John Kelly Jr. Now, first of all, when I look at this room, I understand that we probably be able to keep 3, maybe 4 of them. Now, I look at Demetric Felton as a possible wing back. You know, I think he can do good in the slot. And I do see Stefanski using the running backs in the slot because Kareem Hunt as well can play from the slot, being that we're low on receivers. That way you can have, sometimes you can have Nick and Kareem in at the same time. You know how that double thing. I really like Jerome Ford. I think you got to keep him around and see what the youngster can do a little bit more. Now, I love D'Ernest Johnson. I really do. But he looks like he's the odd man out because you might have trade value for him for one thing. If you put him on the practice squad, he's gone. Somebody's going to pick him up. And you just can't get rid of Jerome Ford, and you can't take a chance of losing. So Dearness may be gone. Now, John Kelly, I even think that he's good enough to play on another team, but just not the Cleveland Browns. So the Browns room is deep. I look at him keeping Nick Chubb, Demetric Felton, Jerome Ford, and Kareem Hunt. Please do not trade Kareem Hunt. Please play this man because I want to see him for the next couple years. See the Chubb Hunt.
Don't get mad at me. He gone. He good as gone.
Yeah, I see it because if they got rid of him, you know, they still can keep Dearness and it wouldn't be a big fall off. But the thing is, having that weapon with Kareem Hunt and Chubb back to back, those two big workhorses, 1,000-yard rushers, I just think it would be hard to deal with. And with our quarterback, you know, being the second string and, you know, holding on to Watson, I think we got to keep Kareem. I just think we do. And, you know, Chubb, when the last time Chubb played a whole season? You know what I mean?
When the last time either one of them played a whole season?
Exactly. Jonas did such a good job backing them up last season.
Yeah, he did.
And granted, Ford did amazing during the preseason game, but
Ford's a bit faster.
I really don't want to see Jonas go.
Me neither, but Ford's a bit faster and he's younger, and he can keep him like we kept.
And he's cheaper. He's cheaper. That's the big thing.
Yeah, Dearness got a new contract.
Dearness got a new contract.
Mm-hmm.
Ford is cheaper. Kareem is, I love Kareem, but you got to remember, the front office that we got now is Moneyball. They look at the numbers, they look at the numbers, and they look at projection. So the fact that they didn't give Kareem his money, that lets you know. They'll if they can trade him, they'll trade him. At the very least, they'll let him play out his contract this year, and then after that, I believe he's gone.
Yeah.
They definitely gonna let him. We lost JB. They definitely gonna. No. It is what it is. We got to keep it moving. They definitely gonna let him play out his contract because now that Brissett is in, he getting all the snaps. You need that running game. You need that ground and pound, and that's what I expect now. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of in a pickle, and I didn't want to say this. But Aaron was telling me I gotta keep it 100. Browns fans, y'all can get pissed at me all the fuck you want. I'm just
here we go.
100. I gotta keep it 100. Like we in a pickle right now. We in a pickle. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta figure it out. And shit, this shit's crazy. Cause I don't want Browns fans to be upset. You know, keep your expectations low right now. And
every year. That's every year. Keep your expectations low.
Right?
They always get the hype train. We always jump on the hype train. I try not.
But that was last season, and that was my fault. In BFO, that was last season. I said, "Drink the Kool-Aid. We're going to the Super Bowl 2022." Yeah.
Oh, Baker, we love him at the Cheesecake Factory. He's the greatest.
No,
if Baker wouldn't have been hurt, we'd have made a deep run in the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
But if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. So we know that.
I'm trying to get JB back, man. JB's Wi-Fi is trash. You know,
he down in Florida. Well, shoot.
Hey, I'm in Florida.
Yeah, I know you. If I was about to say you in Florida, yours always good.
We have the different Wi-Fi though. He's got a different company.
That's the crazy thing. This is JB's segment, and I can't get JB back in.
Let's go, Bizzo. JB.
God damn it. Hey, we're gonna have to take it. We're gonna have to take it. It is what it is. So
sorry, JB, we'll do it
come back in, and this would have been Bizzle's business. Is Kevin Stefanski good enough to weather the storm without Deshaun Watson? So Ray, you are the special guest. I gotta ask you first.
Man, is he weather the storm? That ain't even the question. Is he good enough? Period. Because think about it. After that 1 year, that one good year. Everything's been suspect since then. So
it has been.
I mean, hey, let's put it like this. I got him on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
I got in a short leash.
Yes.
I
agree.
So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, let's put it like this. Everybody thinks that he should give up play calling.
I agree.
Maybe not.
I don't like his.
As long as we have questionable moments in games, that's him calling plays is always going to be an issue. Now, if he starts winning, then all that goes away.
Right.
So, I guess this might be his make or break it year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely.
Damn, still trying to get JB. JB won't come back in, man. We got to keep it moving.
Yeah, because you know,
I'm not getting him in the back room until he's in.
You know what?
Come into the light, Jay.
Come into the light,
Hey,
baby. Come
you know
to
what
the
I-
light.
Come into the
You know
light.
what I noticed? I don't know if you guys noticed. You seen the Raiders, how they looked against their first string defense, how Josh McDaniels had them moving up and down the field with his play calls.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I say Stefanski, man, I looked at his play calls the first quarter, first half. It didn't look the same. It looked bad. I don't know if the same players played or what, but it just was it looked like a new Jaguars team.
Yeah, that was, man. And yeah, the Jags even moved up and down the field on us, man. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know, because you know
Trevor
how,
Lawrence.
yeah, you know how your boy, oh, football head, football head. He always starts coaching real slow, and the Browns just can't seem to, in the first 8 games, Joe Woods, I don't know what it is, man. He just doesn't catch on at first, man. And they be running up and down the field on us, man.
Alright.
What the fuck is
Hey,
that?
our starters were not there, okay,
Oh, they
on
weren't?
defense. No, not on defense.
Joe Woods.
Oh, okay.
Because if you think Stefanski is suspect, man, Joe Woods is a man. Ugh.
He's been in Marcus's hot seat for a couple seasons now.
Been in the hot seat. All right, I think we got it. Damn, he back.
Let's go, Jay Bizzle.
Hey,
Bizzle.
JB, you're back.
Bizzle, this was your
Bust
segment, bro.
And he's
he ain't
froze.
saying nothing.
He froze.
Nope, he's froze.
Jay
Oh
Bizzle.
my God,
There you go. He up.
you up,
He
Bill?
can't hear us.
Man, you look like a clone. Fell asleep.
Lord have mercy. Oh,
Oh, there he went.
all right, the show must go on. So, all right, hold up. Lord have mercy, man. Can't get the man in the building. Can't
Oh,
get him in the
Bizzle?
building, bro. Yeah,
He's so elusive.
no doubt. All right, y'all, we gotta keep it.
That should have been
moving,
the
man.
question, though.
What's
Is
that?
Joe Woods on the hot seat?
Yeah. Is
That should have been the question.
Do
Well,
y'all
see,
feel like-
JP wanted to talk about Stefanski.
Yeah,
And so he did a little bit of homework on Stefanski, which I thought was really cool. He said that he weathered 3 different head coaches in Minnesota, and now being a head coach himself,
Correct.
JP feels that Stefanski is going to be doing just fine. So
All right.
Yeah,
I think that our first quarter we played Deshaun, and he had a bad reaction to the
All
crowd.
negativity.
Yeah, and
Negative in the air.
we showed a lot more steam during the second, third, and fourth quarter. In fact, Marcus was blowing up my stream saying, oh, we gotta go live, and I'm like, yeah, you got bit by the live bug, and he was ready to just throw down Friday night, and then he realized, oh wait, we started coming back and doing better during the second quarter and the second half, and then by the time we went live, it was great.
Oh, God. Yeah, I think the live
First team
far
looked
as
like trash.
yeah, I think the
It wasn't all of our starters though.
They looked bad that day. I don't know. I was glad for the rookies, but the veterans look like they need some help, baby.
yeah. Dobbs came in and handled business.
Yeah,
Rosen
he
came
did.
in and handled business.
A lot of vets didn't even play.
Yeah, true.
Nope, they didn't.
And the thing is, the Jaguars, they're not very deep. So the second half, a good Ohio State might do good with them in the second half. For real, Ohio State might put it on them in the second half.
Oh, I believe they
They're
would.
looking bad.
I'm a
So-
Buckeye fan.
Yeah, so but I think the Browns are much better than that. I mean, first play of the game, you get your center hurt. That's the center of your offense. He calls all the calls on the offensive line and everything.
And you
So-
wonder why we look like crap.
well, I don't wonder. I just said they look bad. They look
Yeah,
like
that's
fourth
reason.
place. They look like fourth place if they
Yeah.
don't get it together. They look like
Good thing it was
they
our
gonna
third string team.
hey, regardless, they look like they wasn't gonna win no games.
Hey,
With
Did we get the
first
W?
half.
Did we get the W?
Hey, the rookies did against the ASFL because they looking to hire some people from the USFL for the backups for the Jaguars. That's one of the worst backup teams I've seen. You seen the Raiders? They went crazy in the second half down here in camp.
No doubt. All right, y'all. We up against it. Ray, I got to ask you, what is your overall, from what you've seen right now, what is your overall take on the future of the Browns this season?
Well, actually, piggybacking off of what Christy said about, where was it? He had 3 coaches and he should be just fine.
Yes,
the problem with Stefanski is he was the quarterback coach 1 year. He was the offensive coordinator 1 year. He called plays 1 year and then he got hired. Correct. So I mean, we don't even have a seasoned play caller. So, but I think that we have the players though, and I think that's what's going to bail us out. We have the players that can actually play, and defense wins championships, and we do have a good defense. So I'm hoping that the defense carries us until the offense finds the rhythm, and then once the offense finds their rhythm, hopefully that'll be about the time Deshaun gets back. So I'm hoping.
I hope it doesn't take that long for them to find their rhythm.
Hey, I think they're gonna stand pat. I think they're gonna stand pat because we're better at every position. Even I know a lot of people didn't play out. I just said what they looked like last week, not what I think they're gonna be. now I do see Garrett and Clowney having a beautiful year this year. I think that defensive line is going to be. I think that's going to be the strength of our team. That defensive line, linebackers going to need them defensive linemen to do their job, and I think they will do their job. I actually think we're going to be a little better than 6-5 when he comes back. Really, I honestly think we may lose 3, maybe 4 games because we were right in every game last year, and we were playing with an injured quarterback. Now, seriously, I mean Baker was really hurt. I know if Baker would have been healthy, he'd still be here. I'm just saying he was really hurt last year, and we actually got a gift with not playing such hard teams in the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? We don't got the hardest schedule.
Baker was gone regardless, man. I don't think it's
you
got that
guys
thing.
It would have been hard,
Baker could have
man. Because
So do you guys
back
think
to the
this-
playoffs.
I don't think it's a damn thing Baker could have done. They set his ass up. That's just how I feel. That when he got hurt, that was his ass.
Yeah,
I'm like I said, Baker. If you watch it, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just saying, bro.
He ain't watching.
Carolina. You never know. Yeah,
He left us the dust.
He saying,
he mad at Cleveland.
Yeah, no doubt, he mad.
But I want to know if Schwartz still thinks about that in the back of his mind. Is that why he played so crappy on Friday night? Or like Schwartz
just, really, I believe he's relied on his legs so long. In the pros, it's a thinking game. It's almost like a read, and you got to be in the right place at the right time. I mean, you got to rely on more than just your legs. I think Schwartz is a keeper. I don't think that he's the bust that everybody's calling him, and I don't think that he's going to be, that bad all the time. Yeah, he had a bad game.
You got to hold on to that ball, bro. You got to hold on.
Right? How many passes did he?
You definitely do. But you remember Michael Jackson. Remember we had Michael Jackson, number 1, used to be on the team.
I remember.
He used to drop the ball all the time, but he would be wide open because he was so fast. You almost got to take that chance that he might, get him the right gloves. You know what I mean? These gloves sometimes almost help you.
The ones that he had at training camp.
I mean, what did he need? Crazy glue on his goddamn hands?
Hey, he might need stickers. He might have to go call Lester Hayes and get stickers.
You need to buy a jug machine and take it home with him. Put it in his bedroom, catching the ball.
No doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Thing in the morning, catching the ball. Last thing at night, just catch the ball.
Right, because you can make yourself be a better receiver catching the ball, but you can't teach that kind of speed. I'd have to just probably see what he can do the next couple preseason games, and maybe on that bye week make a hard decision because it'd be a lot of free agents available at wide receiver on that bye week. You over him, Christy?
Yeah, I'm over him.
They didn't want Fuller. Yeah, he's still out there. I think they don't want Fuller because he's injury prone. I keep hearing that all the time. It's hard for him to stay in the game, yo. But all right, y'all, we are up against it and way over it, yo. Ray, I gotta thank you for coming on the show, my brother. I appreciate you so much. We lost JB. It is what it is, and that's the end of the show. Christy, you got anything to say before you leave?
Aaron had something. I want to hear what he had to say.
I just had a question for you guys. I know y'all a little more in tune right now. How's Bell? Is he still injured?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
The wide receiver Bell. Is he
Yeah,
still
I
in
think
there?
he was out there but I don't think he was in the scrimmage. But I saw him for a second.
Okay, because I expect big
Oh,
things from
shit,
him.
I forgot about David Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Bell, Amari, and Peoples Jones. Well, if they can stay healthy, that's a nice tandem.
Yeah.
If they can.
If they can stay healthy.
Please stay
No
healthy.
doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. All right, y'all. We up against it. We gotta
I
go.
loved seeing y'all a couple weeks ago. I miss you guys all already so much. I had so much fun with you guys.
Next year we'll do it big for the Browns.
Oh, we're doing
Ohio.
it huge.
We're
for
gonna
the
be
Browns.
ridiculous. We're gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna do it.
Next year is on. Oh yeah, I'm already saying it.
All right, y'all. Peace and love, and go Browns, bitches. We out. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Nick Chubb.